Oh god. Oh wait. Oh no, the lag. Oh, why is my computer so potato? Oh my gosh! The lag! I don't think we. Oh, wait, no, this is not working out. Holy crap, the lag is unreal. The lag. How bad is it? Holy cow. I was not prepared for this. Uh, let's see. Oh my gosh. It's just my thing. Of course it is. New managing. Shush, 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 shush. Oh my gosh. Wait, it looks good. Hello? Gosh. Wait, it looks good. Oh, it's lagging on the thing. I'm just gonna test this out real quick. Actually, I'm gonna lower that. Hold on. Holy cow, my computer is so slow. We'll bear with it. Anyways, hello! Welcome to the stream. You may be wondering, Sammy, where were you? Why were you gone for so long? And how the heck are you just like suddenly doing this instead of like an animation? And well, I've been dwelling on it for a while now. I've been wanting to make an animation, like a proper one, but the problem is that every time like I start writing it, like either something comes up with like high school, or I'm just not into it like at all with the script I'm writing. So like I'm just deciding, screw it. I'm just gonna start. It's just a random stream. This is a random doodle I had to test because you do not know how bad my computer's lag is right now. You can probably see it if you look closely, but holy cow, it is terrible. But okay, this is Sketchbook. If you're wondering what program I'm using, and right now I'm gonna see if I can attempt drawing on this oh so laggy stream. But okay, let's see if my computer won't like just explode or something. I don't see chat by the way, but you know what? I'll just open up my chat thing. You guys can't see it by the way because I made it so that you can only see the art program. But yeah, let me just look at chat. Like just no. The lag is making like even OBS like struggle. Oh, something happened. The music like lagged. Oh my gosh. This is getting really. Hold on. Is it? It's not a pop out. Jeez Louise. Please, just let me stream in peace, OBS. Why do you gotta be such a tank on my computer? Hold on. But I can see chat a little bit right now. So if you guys text and say hello, I think I'll see it. Hold. Oh yeah, I'm also live on Twitch. I forgot about that. Hello, Twitch people. I haven't even updated that profile picture at the time I'm streaming this, so yeah. I'm currently working on updating this PNG tuber thingy you see right now as well. Like currently, I am just struggling right now because I did not realize how bad it's going to look streaming. But yeah, I guess this is one way to come back to content somehow. Because I have to prepare for graduation of college. Because yes, I am turning 18, guys. I am becoming the adult big boy. That sounded wrong. Okay, okay. Uh, I'm trying to like see if I can salvage this somehow. But holy cow. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can salvage this by messing with some files. First, I'm gonna delete my temp files. If you don't know what I'm doing, I go to Windows Run, I type temp, and I just delete literally every file I can in folders like temp, and prefetch. If you don't get any of that lingo, you don't have to. All I just know is that if you delete some of that stuff, it makes your computer run slightly faster. I also put the computer on ultimate performance power plan, which is not like a default thing. You have to like enable that using the Windows command thingy. So like, yeah, I'm making this computer run like to its to its breaking point. This thing is crying right now. Okay, deleting the temp files is messing with the stream a bit, but it's at least it's still on. Okay, let's hope none of this is like gonna destroy anything or break anything. Okay, I should have done this before I started streaming. Man, am I? As you can tell, I am not used to streaming. Uh, I'll just have chat pulled out on my phone instead, just to see if any of you guys are even remotely interested in my hygiene. So far, no one's watching. That's fine. That's fine. Fine by me. No, I'll probably skip into the YouTube video after it's done being like recorded. Anyways, oh, bro, just what are you doing? You unplugged my drawing tablet. Sorry, I am currently not alone, as you can tell in the audio in the background. My mom is cooking arepas, and I have an uncle right here, trying to do his best without interrupting my stream. Okay, the computer is running slightly better after I did that thing. Slightly. But I think I broke some things. Oh boy, this thing is chugging. Oh my gosh, this thing is chugging. Okay, one more, just prefetch and that's it. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. This is quite, you don't, okay. If anyone has any questions about me, like, we could kind of make this a Q&A, like a live one. I know you guys are probably tuning in to just see me draw, but I don't think it's possible with how laggy this is all becoming so quickly. Oh man. I'm currently seeing how the stream looks right now, and it's chugging, man. Okay, okay. You guys surprised that I'm turning 18, even though I sound like a 12-year-old? I'm like Hamination's level of like high pitch, but like what should it be? The headcanon be like, oh no, Bryson like put a spell on me with his Harry Potter one. Oh shoot, dude, I don't want to like dox myself, but I know I can meet Bryson. Okay, like I know I can just like just call him up and be like, hey, want to meet? Cause yeah, we both, let's just say we both like Harry Potter. That's not meant to be a weird thing, by the way. Like I look up to so many people, and when I just see that they're at a specific theme park, I'm like, oh god, they live where I live, don't I? Fudge, you know. It's a weird, it's a weird feeling you get sometimes. I don't know, cause like dude, just imagine going to like a new state, like, oh, I'm going to North Carolina, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, MatPat lives here. Why do I know that though? It's weird. It's like, dude, I'm like Starfan 13, but I'm not. You know, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here. Hello, hello to anyone who's still watching. Wait, people, someone's here. Hello, welcome to my chaotic stream. Right now, everything's breaking, but it still works. Oh shoot, this drawing is making this thing lag. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, but I'm gonna show that I can still draw. I've actually improved a lot since I've actually uploaded. Oh my gosh, the lag. If this app crashes, I'm gonna be so mad. But okay, let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna draw myself just for funsies, or how I draw myself nowadays. So actually start with the head first, mostly, just so I can get the shape. This is a more like realistic attempt because I could just draw myself as a what people call like a I don't know. I just call it toon self. This is more like a slightly more realistic toon self. I'm doing this without reference of how I look, by the way. So yeah, just let's see, just doing that. Give me the chubby cheeks, because I am a chubster. Let's see here. Ears. I like to do this with my ears. This is fun. This is not anywhere realistic, by the way. My hair looks like nothing like this. I just like how this hair looks on me. Yeah, there you go. Just drawing what I'm currently wearing, I guess. There you go. Just making myself look a little stiff here, but that's fine. It's whatever. It's just the first stream after all. I'm probably gonna like get better if I keep doing these or whatever. Let's see. I lost my glasses, but if I had them, you know, I'll just draw them anyways. Let's see here. I'm not the talker, like the great type of talker either. I'm way too used to drawing on just one layer, but oh, this is terrible with anatomy already. Oh, jeez. My artist brain is screaming right now of how bad this is looking for anatomy wise. Come on. I've been learning this program at my art teacher's place. Yeah, he's cool and all. Did it increase the size of everything? I don't remember how. Is this the pressure? What pen was I using earlier? What was this one? Oh yeah. Ooh, weird. There you go. And that. Just drawing hairs. Because I'm a very hairy dude. Yes, I'm a guy. Big shocker. And to any of you guys thinking I'm LGBTQ, no, I'm not. I'm just built different. Do I think you guys are all great? Like y'all are super cool. Just doodling, doing whatever. Ooh, I should delete that one. That one is not good. I have two bitty babs living with me currently as well. Their names Shecky and Mimi, and I'm allowed to say that because they're pretty public about them. So yeah, not mine obviously. They shouldn't be, but they're like my cousins. Ah, gosh darn it! Stop it! Oh my god! There we go. Oh jeez. Oh, it's already bugging out. Ah! No. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Hold on, let me zoom in a bit. Oh, even zooming in is laggy. There, that's stock me. That's what I would be looking like now. Hey yo guys, what's up? It's me. You know. Um, yeah. Like my PNGs are really bad. Like with the lag, I mean. But if you're wondering, I'm using VO2 or whatever. If you guys hate the stream, don't worry. I will upgrade Better Check to Better Check eventually. This is a potato PC, but it will be better if I go to full sale. The problem is the tuition is like over $90,000, so I'm not planning on like to go in debt so easily. So gosh darn it. I hope I find a way to pay that if I can. So alright, let's just move you out of the way, little guy. You're gonna be right here. Just so that people can see the difference between how I actually can draw now, somewhat. I can still do the old style, like fine. It's actually improved, like when I draw the old style now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I drew the eyes way too big, or I did the forehead way too small. No, it's the eyes. I talk way too much, do I? Jeez. Let's see. I'm gonna like start rounding them out. It looks better when they're rounded out instead of like have that shape, you know. You see how much better that looks than like with the one you're seeing right now on screen on the bottom left. Like, look at that. So yeah, gonna start. Ah man. All right. I'm just gonna deal with that later. Because for now, I'm just gonna start drawing how. What should I start on first? The PNG tuber thing or my profile picture? I feel like if I draw the profile picture first, I can base the PNG tuber off of it better. I guess. Just going on a whim here. So okay, let's start with the sketch phase. I have layers, but you can't see them because I made it so that you can only see the drawing part of the program. Except for those two little like color pickers. I don't know why those are there, but let's see, sketch layer. Just naming it just for ease of use. Let's see. How should it look? Should it look like what I was like drawing earlier? Should it look more realistic-ish? Let's because if I draw more realistic, people are going to expect it to be. Sorry about the children in the background. Can I mute myself? Is that a thing? Disculpa, estoy en vivo, sí. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna like swing it. No, esta es tarea. Yo me quiere, pero ese sí me tiene tiempo para no hacerlo en vivo, porque el problema es que mi computador está muy lento, está lentísimo con este programa en vivo. Ay, señor. Está bien, ese computador de Funsies va a cobrarlo de la poder que necesita para hacer en vivo y todo, pero $90,000 es muy alto. No, mami, es no la internet, esta cosa está caliente, muy caliente. Mami, no, esto es dibujando y música y todo. Mami, yo no estoy predicando, ¿ok? Okay. Oh, geez, the lag is like causing it to be forced to give diagonal angles. Oh no, that's a problem. Unless I use this, will that fix it? Ah, it won't. I do like using this one more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fun fact, I can write music. I just haven't posted any yet because they're not finished and I want to use a different notation software. But people showed it to say they sound pretty good. Okay. How big should the chin be? If I can use a real picture as reference. Since no one is on this chat, since no one is here, I'm just gonna like see a real picture reference of myself. Let's see right here, images. Check, ¿estás bien? That's better. Wait, don't I have to open it? I don't know why the pictures are on the camera app. Shaky, pero para ahogando de mentira. Sí, porque míralo. ¿Tú ves? Mentira. Okay. I have a picture of reference here of my current haircut, but I'm not going to draw it just because I like having big hair. But the problem is that I look terrible with it, so that's why I have a really good barber. He's cool. I like what he does. It's just shorter now because I need to have like just some more freedom with my hair right now. Let's see. The chin should be like somewhat like it's almost triangular. So like that. Yo. Oh, el perrito. Yeah, surprising news. Over the time I've been gone for like forever, I got a dog actually. um, she's new to the family-ish. Like she was originally owned by my aunt, but she had to move out simply because she kind of like got evicted or bankrupted or something. And like the problem was that like she struggles a bit monetarily, but it's fine. Like she's doing fine now, by the way. Like don't worry about it. But yeah. I currently don't get monetized for YouTube videos yet, even though I technically think I could. But because like I have 1,000 subs and a bunch of views on some videos, but I mean it's just whatever, man. Like 1,000 is really not that much, guys. Like just to clarify, compared to like what people get just from like making a massively appealed like reel, yeah, 1,000 subs is nothing. But the story of how I even got 1,000 subs is gonna like be hilarious. But basically, I just you know what, this is gonna be the PNG tuber model instead. Basically, I was just making an animation as like a shoot post, as I'm gonna say right now, for a friend, and I wasn't even intentionally gonna make it public. I was just gonna post it publicly, like just like it's whatever, you know. And like I didn't even care. I just went to KindMaster, edited it so that it looked like a decent enough reel to be passable, because it wasn't meant to be a reel, or whatever. I call them reels, by the way. I don't like saying TikToks. I don't even use TikTok. I use Instagram Reels. I know people are gonna make fun of me for that, but I do not care. I'm clinically addicted to Instagram because it's like the TikTok for artists. And also TikTok is like technically spyware. People have been finding that out. It's creepy, but you know, if you guys could prove me wrong that TikTok is spyware, like I'll probably believe you. But you know, you never know, because Timu also was discovered to be like selling your personal information. Solo estoy usándolo para la cara, no para la pelo o nada. Para la cara, como la cara se ve. Sí, pero ya yo estoy poniendo como 18, mami. Oh yeah, some of y'all are gonna be like, "Holy crap, you can speak Spanish since when?" Because like I've never showed that. But yeah, my parents are both Venezuelan immigrants. The whole reason as to why I don't show that is because if I reveal too many things about my parents, they're probably gonna try to dox me, and I do not want that. So yeah, for now, let's just keep things safe, you know. If I ever get doxxed, I'm gonna get so mad. But yeah, let's see. So far, the hair and head is looking good. Now I just need the ears to like be sharp. I love sharp ears for some reason. They just look awesome. And then let's see. What's that? No. Hold on. Oh, no, arepa. Disculpa. Yeah, it's currently like dinner time where I'm at. Time currently in my time zone 8:25. Let's get that done. My hair is not this naturally curly, by the way. I just like how it looks, but it used to be actually. Fun fact: when I was like a little baby child, my my parents loved the fact that I was just naturally curly haired. And there's video evidence of this too on YouTube. But the problem is that the problem was that this one babysitter took me out to get a haircut without my parents' permission, and uh, what they did was like used a specific hair drying technique with my hair to basically lose its curls. And my parents were peased. Peased. Let's say peased. I want to be as advertiser friendly here, but yeah, they were mad. At least to say they do not they did not hire that babysitter anymore. But uh yeah, okay, let me just get the lines of like how it's gonna look real quick. Okay. Okay, cheeks would be like that. Okay, so then that would make it the nose like somewhat around here. Yeah, okay, that looks good. This looks good enough for me, for my standards, yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna be the BMG tuber thing. Uh, I'm not the best artist. I'm doing this just from like imagination. So like, you know, it's whatever. Disculpa, mami, pero estoy en vivo. I'm not buff though. I gotta like round out those muscles. Oh, it's better. Jeez, this lag is making it unbearable. But it's working. Okay, this program is not. It's made by Autodesk. It's Autodesk Sketchbook, so it's not really meant to be on computers. This like potato, anyways. Let's take into account like my shoulders, like that, like that, 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 that. Okay, we need space, more space between the shoulder and the clavicle. I think is what it's called. Clavicle. the pop slap. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's terrible. Oh man. Let's see. Anyways, how's everyone been so far? Just chilling. Whatever. What does a t-shirt look actually? It's like somewhat like that, but like a little like that. This is a sketch layer, by the way. If some of you just joined or skipped to this part or whatever. I was like, oh, why are you spending so much time on the sketch layer, Sam? It's like, no, it's just cause I want to like use it as reference and just like draw in between the lines of how I would think it would look like best afterwards. Let's see, that would probably work like that. Probably work like that. Yeah, there we go. I think this is working good so far. Mostly. I did have to like learn how jackets work a little bit with a secret character I'm not going to show you guys yet. So that character is saved for a super secret special project I started since I was 14. Well, okay, it's not super secret. I've been practically spoiling it to like every person I meet for like, um, yeah, it's cool. All right, somewhere this is looking good. Eyebrows now would be like not that much, but like a little higher actually. There we go. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's looking a little weird, but it's working somewhat. It's working. Uh, okay. So the face thing is looking wrong by my end already. I can see it, but I'll workshop it later because this is just a sketch for now. But so far the general consensus is it looks good. I got enough to like pass on to the next stage, I guess. Again, I'm not a professional in any way, so bear with me. Okay, let's see here. Chin. I got a bit of a triple chin, just a little bit though. So you guys are probably not gonna see it unless I like add it in a little better. Yeah, okay, this chin is not looking good so far. Hold on. There you go. It's looking. That's looking good. I wish there was like a thing like on. I think there might be, but since this is the pro version of Autodesk, that got discontinued. But like which is really sad. I miss Autodesk just existing. Not the company, just Sketchbook, specifically Sketchbook. Probably gotta stretch it out a little bit. No, not that way. There we go. Okay, so far it's looking a little uncanny while stretched out. You gotta get the chin a little rounded out. Again, somewhat sketch layer, somewhat final. Workshopping it, you know. Not professional in any way, shape, or form. Wow, this looks really weird. I think its mouth too big. That's good. Somewhat, mostly. Got the stubble now, by the way. I'm a, like, because you saw by the hair I had on my arm, like, yeah, it's a lot. But, you know, let's not get TMI about it, you know? I like having some things private, you know? If you're wondering who inspired me to like start streaming my art, it's Orbitin. I'm not gonna say how I found Orbitin because that's private, but I will give you a very vague hint. Baby shark. That's gonna be like an inside joke. Okay, so you will not get it. Okay, shush. But yeah, Orbiton's like really cool. They make so many cool stuff. You should go sub to them. You know, the eye is not looking so realistic with how it looks. Gotta be like this, somewhat, I think. And this eye is looking way too cross-eyed. Again, all from imagination, doing this with no reference. So, you know, because this is mostly supposed to be temporary until I find something better. I could commission people, but you know, the only person I feel like fit to commission is like Lisette, friend of mine, really cool. I have like somewhat nice eyelashes, even though I'm straight, so like it's funny. All right, ears. Hey, how is everyone so far? I hope everyone's having a good day today. No, something a little weird. I should really check chat if someone actually managed to like say anything. Holy crap! Someone did. Someone was actually on chat. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna check on my phone. My PC is like way too slow for this. Oh, the phone is my reference. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Hello, chat. Time to see what you have in store. Apparently, bro, your game crashed on Rec Room like a year ago. It did. It did, buddy. I can't believe you still remember that. Yeah, because if you guys don't know, I own a Quest, and this player met me on it. I just did not return. Like, I got addicted to VR chat, if you're wondering why I haven't been on Rec Room. Even though I love like Rec Room for a lot of its things, like a lot of people like joke, riff on it by saying it's full of children, which they're not wrong, but at the same time, I get why adults play it too, because there's a lot of good games on there, and it runs way better than VR chat on Quests. Because like it can run on a phone good. That's how like it's practically just Roblox VR, which is ironic because Roblox VR now also exists, like on Quest. Does that mean you should get a Quest for Roblox VR? Heck no. Only way you would do so fun wise was like if you got like a really good like PC that's VR ready to do that. Otherwise, you're not gonna get the best experience you could unless like Meta releases an actually good Quest Pro. Dingling. Who the heck said dingling? That's weird. Oh wait, I wonder if some people are still like actually chatting on my Twitch. I'm genuinely curious. Let's see. I might just keep it this rough, just because it looks nice. Yeah, I might need to look up some reference soon. So far, it's looking good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Should I call someone just like out of the blue? And like that would be pretty funny. It would be annoying, but like I'm very interested. I've seen people like Gura like just prank call people out of nowhere. It's hilarious. I should probably make the eyes smaller. It looks way too big a little bit. Wait, what time is it? What? Anna, why are you barking? Come on. My dad comes around 11. Don't you dare like stalk me. If you do, I will call the authorities. Okay? My parents know authorities. Okay, that's just to clarify. Like they know. My friends are like my parents are friends with like practically everyone nowadays. Someone's actually watching my stream. Hello. If it's a family member though, hi. Doesn't technically count though. I guess. I guess it counts. I don't know. It counts as a view in YouTube's eyes, but I don't know. Oh, the ear is way too high, I think. Maybe, yeah. No, it's fine actually. It's just how I did it with just the hairs messed it up. Frig. Get a rounder chin. Gotta get a rounder chin. Rounder cheek, rounder cheek, rounder. I'm a chubster, okay? Big forehead. Okay, I got like a little indent there, but that makes me look old. And I gotta add in my funny, quirky details that no one sees unless they look up close to my face. Like the fact that I got two dimples very specifically like on my face. That makes it look like I got two little eyes right above my mouth. They're not moles, they're just freckles or whatever. It's, but they're very like visible. So if you look closely at my face, which is hilarious. So I'm just gonna like subtly add these for now. Might make them way smaller too later, but I'll just have them this big so you can get what it kind of looks like. And I have a little mark right here that you guys will not see, but it's there because of my Venezuelan ma'am, Venezuelan madre. If you're wondering if I've gotten like hit with a belt in the past, I did, but not enough. Not enough. If you can hear the baby in the background, this one's the younger one, Nisi. Let's see, it's looking alright. It's looking alright. Just I should not crash people on like Discord. That'll be mean. Let's just call up a friend on Insta or Discord. Let's do that just because we need to clear some dead air. 2. Oh wait, I spelled YouTube with a U. Ah, and I meant like the abbreviation, like YT. Spelled with a UT. Gosh darn it. My artistic brain. That's what I call it, artistic, because I'm not like checked yet. So, but if I were to like self-diagnose myself, I'm not gonna like just say, oh, I'm this just because I'm self-diagnosed. No, but if I would probably have Asperger's. Probably. I do not know, but it came to a realization for me when like I was just playing VR chat and this dude just like kept saying like, yeah, dude, you're autistic. You like Friday Night Funkin' and Sonic, and I was like a little offended because like dude was just saying like most people that like those are autistic, which I mean he's kind of not wrong, but at the same time that's like it's like being a stereotype. It's like saying, oh, these type of people eat this specific food. It's like, come on, man. It's a little like this is a little mean, you know. But speaking of food, Venezuelan is just so good, man. This arepa I'm eating right now. It's immaculate, my guy. It's delicioso. Venezuelan food slaps so hard. You guys gotta try it. You know what? I might just like show a browser tab. Is this Asiago cheese? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm very white, so spicy cheese is like, whoa, okay, what a surprise. How am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna need reference. Shoot. Just gonna drop these. Yeah, no one is online at this hour. That's crazy. Is everyone just like away from Instagram? Because I see people online on Insta most of the time. I want to know if I can mute myself, just real quick, so I can call someone. Yeah, let's mute myself. Hold on. Let me mute my mic. Boop. Calling up a cool friend. Just FYI. I was about to unmute myself, but then it did the please leave your message for it, and it just starts saying numbers. So I was like, no! So thank goodness it did not unmute right there. And if you're seeing the little guy in the corner still, like, move, that's just because I haven't muted via tube. I'm too lazy to do that. So, yeah. Hold on. I call people at least twice to get their attention, by the way. Just an FYI. Yeah, I already called like 2 guys and they did not pick up. Oh, I sent a message and it went to Twitch and YouTube, but this was a YouTube only thing. I think this might make it look weird on my end. Well, I'm not sure anyone on Twitch is gonna be watching me from there. Is it more stable on there than YouTube? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Because I do hear that YouTube has, like, this net code that's bad on browsers, but good on, like, proprietary hardware things. You can go to, like, Twitch, Netflix. Netflix is actually a little scummy with that, though, because, like, you know the people that pay for 4K Netflix, and then when they use the browser version and turn on the nerd stats, it just tells you, oh yeah, no, your video is definitely not like 4K. Even though you paid for that, like what the heck, man? Because it only gives you 4K on proprietary hardware, which on one hand, it makes sense. You can't tell whether or not your computer is like fast enough to do that, because Netflix doesn't like their website too much. But a lot of people still use it. That's mean. Yeah, that's life, you know. Luis, where is the limonada? There it is. Casi está vacío, tú piensas que me toma todo. Okay. Drinking straight from the gallon. Okay. Back to drawing, by the way. Just been checking the fridge. All the lag is unreal on my computer right now. You could probably see how bad the stream is on your end as well, but it's terrible. But okay, first I gotta search up a little reference. And probably look sitting down. Just gotta like not look it up. Just take a picture like that. I think that. Let's see. I had to do it with my eyes closed. That was by accident, but I'm actually liking that effect. Like, you know what? Might as well make it intentional. But let's see. How do we flip this? I'm like, okay. Crop, rotate, mirror. Rotate. Zoom out, but rotate. Okay, yeah, that's good. Save. There we go. I have reference. There we go. Looks like actually you're not even able to see the neck. It's crazy. It's almost non-existent. I got a thumb looking head a little more. So, because I got a Jimmy Neutron 5 head. So, like in real life. And I just cover it with big hair in the character. Because if you can see right here, if I make the outline. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little thumb. 5 head. So yeah. It's a little detail you guys probably didn't know. I don't really think the guy's hair looks so big. I do have lots of hair, but if I bald, you're just gonna see like bald, 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 like SpongeBob. Boy, does it feel weird drinking from a gallon. Is it a good idea to just have the mic open where like my family is? I know it's not, but I cannot go to my room. The internet there is terrible, and I don't think bad internet mixes well with bad laptop performance. Period. So jeez, I hate saying period. Gosh darn it. I meant period as in like straightforward, not period. Visco girl, Valley girl, saying there you go. That's how it looks. And then you gotta like have the neck like this, but then it's conjointing with the chin. And I gotta make the head just a little like stretched out more. Maybe turn it? Yeah, there we go. That helps. Yeah, this looks way better with reference already. Get ready to see this once it's done, like on the bottom corner. I might be able to use a better laptop. I do have a better laptop lying around, but I need permission from my father, my compadre first, just because I don't want him to get mad by accident and be like, yo, why are you using my laptop without permission type of ordeal, you know? La queso está un poquito picante. Ah. Ah. Pero yo puedo comerlo. En nada malo. Like, I can withstand a few tackies, okay? I know you hear now, it's like, damn, dude, that's like the whitest way of saying it, and I know it is, but like, guys, I'm just too white, man. I'm like, literally, I used to be even whiter, if that makes any sense, like, literally wise. I used to be pale as heck, but since I live in Florida, one time when we went to the beach, I wore a black t-shirt and just gave myself tan lines. But they faded out, but they're still somewhat there, and they're just not visible unless I shave my arm off, which I'm not willing to do. At least not yet. Mami, míralo, casi. Hablando y comiendo es muy malo para hacer la misma vez. Okay, I think that's good. Where the heck is my pen? There we go. There's this annoying thing that drawing tablet at my art teachers did where like if a button press it would accidentally like switch to like eraser mode, pen mode. So, but since this is my own laptop, I just turned it off. Make sure there's not too much detail on this t-shirt so it can at least look like somewhat cartoony. What? Oh, there is a thing like that. Okay, okay, I did not notice that tool, but it was like just right there, which I was referring to like perspective and whatever. Like, okay, Ibis Paint is just such a good app. I'm glad they ported it to Windows, but I just don't want Microsoft to find out the workaround of giving yourself infinite free trials with that app. So yeah, just be warned. Be warned. There's a method out there that lets you just cheese Ibis on Windows because there's no ads. They're not allowed to do that, so they have to like do a free trial every time you open the app. It won't like expire, but it'll expire for the day, and then you have to come back to it later, which is like it's a little BS, but you know they have to make money somehow, so you know. Yeah, I bet you guys weren't expecting me to say reference swear word. Um, yeah, I swear. A lot of people don't like think about it like most of the time. Mostly because like it's just not a thing I normally do. It's just a thing that I just it just happens on occasion. It just comes out sometimes, you know. But instead, I usually just go, "Gosh darn it, fudge nuggets," you know. Fiddlesticks, Moby Dick. It's the closest I can say to actually saying something, you know. Son of Moby Dick. Son of a Moby Dick. I know. I think that's way too far. SMP's not gonna like that. Probably gonna have to take down this video one day. So archive it while you can. Whatever. Who's gonna like archive my stuff on the Wayback Machine? Like, let's be honest. My stuff is like not worth archiving. Ooh, the curve of the eyes I'm not realizing, so I might just redraw them entirely. So how it should work on a human head is that the eyes gotta be like this, curve like that, and then curve like that. That's if it was closed, but it looks cursed right now because I didn't like adjust it properly. So let's just take that into account. Let's just take these two and put them somewhere else, you know? Missy se come de todo. Chequi, muy picky. Bueno, arepas, sí, pero come casi nada, como yo en el pasado. But yeah, you guys probably want to know the origins of my Spanish. Basically, my parents are both from Venezuela, but my dad is technically like me, but with Italy. So like his dad was Italian, and mami, no le microna eso. Okay, okay, pero ese metal, cuidado. Okay. But yeah, just to clarify, my 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 dad's dad, my grandpa from my dad's side, he's Italian born. You know, like he was quite the stereotypical Italian too. He smoked a lot. He ate like cheese, like shredded, drank espressos. You know the usual uh, from the stereotypes you get. And so met the love of his life and married in I think in Venezuela, and that's where I was born. And then my dad, my mom got married and and then like they decided to move to the Florida because it's like the best place in the U.S. to like have Hispanic people like first. Like it's like a you know how you have an appetizer, like you go to Chili's and you order like chips before you actually eat a meal. Florida's kind of like that for like Hispanic immigrants. I think that's what I've heard. But because it's Florida is literally like named after like land of the flowers or something. It has a lot of Hispanic history. But yeah, my parents they moved to Florida. Some stuff happened, and I'm not gonna reveal yet. Not just yet, because it's a little say dark. But if I can like, okay, I can hint at it. But let's just say I can relate to Bluey a little bit. Oh, this is okay. Someone's calling me. Hey, Robert, guess what? Check YouTube. Just check my YouTube. Yeah, we're just calling to see if you're interested. Uh, this call right now is technically like live right now. Do you want to like join it or? Oh, that's fine. Then it was just an yeah. All right. Yeah. Also, like, not to be weird or anything. The mic is like mumbling, so it low key sounds like the peanuts like what. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah. That's really funny though. Just like you're talking on the phone and you just hear what. Anyways, I guess I'll like warn you about when I stream next time then. Yeah, might be on Fortnite after this. I don't know, but yeah. All right. Talk to you later then. Bye, Robert. He's really cool guy. He's awesome. He should really get a YouTube channel. I bet like people love his personality on YouTube. I'm genuinely thankful for everyone who subscribed like to this channel. And the biggest problem as to why I don't upload as frequently as I did back then, if at all back then, was like I got really depressed. Like literally my doctor just casually revealed to me that I'm experiencing symptoms of teenage depression one day. And thankfully I recovered quicker than most, but as you can tell with my charisma, confidence. But yeah, my life was kind of already going downhill even before the pandemic, and you could kind of tell too with with that video of like me just going having depression. Like that wasn't before the doctor told me, but yeah, you could tell that I was self-aware that I was just like not okay. But I found help. I'm better now, and I'm glad. You know. Okay. This is supposed to be bottom. This is supposed to be top. So this would be where the eye is. Okay. Anyways, the whole story as to how I even got 1,000 subscribers is something I wish I could say for a story time. But I guess people are. Yeah, I'll still tell it because I don't think anyone's gonna just watch through the entirety of the stream anyways, just to see the story. But unless someone clips it, I guess I don't really care if it gets clipped. But just to clarify, the whole getting 1,000 subscribers was a complete accident, okay, on my end. Like, I was never, like, expecting to get 1,000 subscribers so quickly, too. Like, I was explaining it earlier, but just to recap if you forgot or something, uh, or if you weren't here, basically, I I did just a funny animation for a friend, and uh, it was just gonna be that. Like, I was just gonna send it to them, and I was just gonna like, you know what, it's fine, whatever. I'll just post it just cause it's whatever. Cause like I don't get much views on Insta on my main account. Weirdly, more on my spam though. But basically, I just chill out, you know. I make a little funny thing on a dead. It was relevant at the time, but it became dead when I finished it. But it wasn't dead on YouTube Shorts, and I did not know that. I just thought it was dead, and so because I procrastinated on it, but it was still like a really good quality that people genuinely thought it took me all that time to make it, which is hilarious. Because like I was still being honest, it did take me that time to make it, but like I was procrastinating a lot in between that time. So yeah, I should probably like re-edit that and say like not like making throughout all that time. I have a life, you know. But yeah, people did not know that, and when they saw the meme, they're like, "Holy crap, this is so talented!" And so many people saw it, liked it, and subscribed. And just to put into perspective of how big this was, I was only at 300 subscribers before I posted that. And then I posted it at like the brink of midnight, okay? Where I was in time zone, Florida. And what happened was that when I woke up in the morning, I didn't even check YouTube at that. I just did not care. I thought it was just gonna bomb. I thought. And then, like, because I checked on Instagram and barely anyone watched. I was like, okay, whatever. It didn't do anything. That's fine. And then, like, I'm just walking through, like, classes in high school during the morning. Because this was before they banned the phones. And literally, I just randomly checked my YouTube account on my phone. I was like, okay, it's whatever. And then I see my sub account all the way up to 1,000. That YouTube short of me going like, what the fuck? That was me. That was me at that moment. I was like, why do I have that many? Why? What? And then like literally, I I was like freaking out. I was like, how is this possible? I checked like everything, and the most popular video I made was that short. It was that one short becoming an overnight hit, giving me 700 over 700 subs. Okay, that was like holy crap. That was so fast. Cause I have a friend like Tio. He's Tree Yoshi. He he makes like really fun videos, and he thinks I'm an underrated guy. But he made like really good videos. Mine were just like silly little nonsense that just happened to look smoothly animated. Uh oh, got a little private business in the background. AFK-ish, I guess. Hold on. Private matter, important thingy. Gotta mute my mic. Hold on. No, it's better. It's better. Hold on. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Oh, hello. Hickory is random. How do you do? Welcome to the stream. Wait, is that right? Am I 21 minutes in this video? That's crazy. Yeah, how do you do? Currently drawing the update of this PNG tuber thing you see on screen. And, it's not looking that great right now, but, that's because I didn't fix the eye yet. But, yeah, to continue on, I did not expect to get that many subscribers. Because literally, like, the only reason as to why that blew up was because I had no idea that it was such, like, I had no idea it was doing so well on YouTube without knowing. People would just share the clip by itself. No one, like, went out of their way to actually animate it, like, well done. Because, just to clarify, I still animate like this, like with my thumbs on Flip a Clip. Like, I did that with my thumbs on my smartphone, not on a tablet, not on an iPad, thumbs, smartphone. Okay, you seen that one video of me like, hey guys, this is me, Samuel, and, yeah, it's gonna be pretty weird and rough. Like, yeah, that's literally me. Like, still, to this day. Not, like, maturity-wise. I've matured. Something's wrong with the face, by the way, of what I'm drawing. But, don't take that out of context. Um, but yeah, my 12-year-old self is like probably gonna be like really proud of how I just accidentally, because yeah, again, my friend Tio, he makes really cool videos, and I actually challenged him to play multiverses with me once it's back online, and yeah, just to like let people know, he had more subs even like while he subscribed to me, but I did not expect him to like I did not expect him to sub to me, like someone with such high credibility. And so I did reference him in like a little trailer thing I did, and he noticed, and like we just kind of just like talked a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit to like be like, okay, we're like friendly, you know. And like yeah, we're just chilling. He's working. I'm probably gonna work on a story time because of his work. Because let's be honest, I'm not gonna say where, but we're like currently at what he's working is with like story time material of how how funny it's gonna be. Like Tio's is like really funny dude, man. His editing is just hilarious. I wish like he would edit my videos, but I know that's impossible. Cause like he's so cool. Like he should be editing for me. I should be editing for him, you know? We just edit each other. Nah, that's me, by the way. I'm not reading anyone's comments. This video is practically silent. It's dead. It's just dead in the water. Uh, this is looking worse already. I don't know what I did to ruin it, but oh god, it's looking way worse now. Hold on, maybe I can salvage this. No, not that. There we go. No, it shifted slightly. I hate how it shifts slightly. But yeah, just to say, I'm really thankful for all you guys just dropping 700 like subscribers. I know I'm currently losing just because I haven't been uploading, which is fine. Like that's totally like warranted. Sub if unsub if you want. Like I'm not gonna be fully back for like a long time, just because again I'm gonna be busy with college, and that college has over $90,000 for my tuition. So even though I love the college and it's super cool, holy crud, is that an expensive price? I have to pay that much just to learn like this major? I'm not gonna say what it is. I think I already did by accident, but I don't want people to be disencouraged to go to it because it's actually really cool. But at the same time, just make sure you're financially stable enough to do it because they're not gonna like force you to pay it outright. They're gonna just let you do it with loans first, and then you have to pay off the loans in only 6 months. Like that's crazy, man. You know, I'm just gonna say like $90,000. Come on, man. That's like crazy because just to like it makes sense. They're gonna give me a laptop that is so overkill on performance. You have no idea. That thing could probably run faster than the PS5. Like that's how overkill it is that they're gonna give one. And I was happy, but then seeing the tuition is like, oh, I get it. Yeah, no, this is because they're gonna give me the licensing to all these big professional like stuff. Like, guys, I just want to learn how to animate on Maya and sculpt on Blender. Okay, like I don't want to just pay all these like it's like streaming services. Why am I gonna pay so much for just specific things when I could just pay for one streaming service and like enjoy just what that one has? Okay, it's too much because it's cheaper than just buying cable. But you know, that doesn't mean it's cheap either. It's like saying, "Oh, vape is healthier than cigarettes." It's still bad for you, dude. Like, don't vape, man. Oh, but I need a break. No, that stuff literally messes with your head and makes you even more mad the next time so that you could smoke it. There's no nicotine, but you still get addicted to that stuff, okay? Like, it's bad. There's no like dodging it. You're putting metal in your lungs. Literally, that commercial was not lying. I had to look it up and everything. It's true. I've been offered to vape. I said no, obviously, because I'm very cautious about those types of things. Because I'm probably never even gonna drink, to be honest, once I turn 21 in like a few years. I think I turn 21 in like 2026. If I'm yeah, because that's like 19, 19, 20. No, like 2020, like late 2026, by the way. So I think it's the mouth that's just making it look bad. Oh no, the face has just shifted way too much. That works, I think. I'm doing it without reference right now, again, just because I want to see how well I can do so from my memory. I have to practice that. I want to practice that. It's a teaser. Don't tell nobody. You look way too tired, by the way. That's just because like my messy sketching. Let me clean this nose. This nose is looking awfully ugly for like how I drew it on this face. of mine. There you go. That's a little better. Yeah. That's working better. Okay, imagine the cheeks like doing that. No, it's way too high of the mouth. I just want to do this, but like that's like the CalArts people keep saying. It's like, ew, it's a bean. It's a bean. So like what I did is I learned how to do this, like just a mouth that looks like that. Oh no, look, it's a mouth. Because it's at least not a bean. Okay, you're welcome. What, you want me to do this? Like, sure it works, but it's a little boring, you know? Why not give it some zest? Why not do this? You know? Looks nicer that way. At least in my opinion, because most people do have that, like, on their lips. Just look. You can tell their lips more easier than just having straight that. You know? Unless that's how it's supposed to look. But yeah, that's how I think of it. This is looking a little bad. Again, I can do realism. I can, but I have to like lock in, and I'm kind of not doing so just because I'm focused on eating and other stuff. So, mute your mic before you chew. Wise words, Woozy. I just can't do that. It's like I have like a keybind or something, but again, I very new to streaming, so. Anyone on chat? No, just still that one person. Oh yeah, my computer's lagging big time. At least it's still live. Like it's barely holding on. I don't even know this person's still watching. Hello, if you are. Oh, the lag is making it so terrible. My performance. Hello, howdy, hey bud. Glad for y'all to join us. I'm chatting with you two people if you were curious. I don't get why streamers don't like split their streams between Twitch and YouTube more often. Like, that's just more easier so that people can like give you donations on both sides. They can choose. I mean, it would be better to do it on Twitch. I guess that makes sense, but you know, you don't want people siphoning and just making money off of your streams by putting so on. Sorry, drinking lemonade. Doing so like putting your stream on YouTube. That'd be scummy, you know. But why not just do it yourself? that's what I think. But not like not in a weird like do it yourself way. Like no, just like you know, just so for fun. Wait, is it called me Restreamio on both of these? Why isn't it just my name? Oh, I can tell it to like be a specific like chat reply. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, I'm very new to Restreamio as well. Because I've had a little bit of experience with OBS. Not gonna say how. Probably will end up in a docs, but let's just say I gotten around it for. No, I'm not gonna say it. It's like this is really hard to make it vague. Even if I say that, man, it was just experience in the area. I guess the music is way too low. Yeah, on my side, I'm seeing how it's like barely coming out. There you go. That's your music slightly higher now. You're welcome. I should probably just save it now, just in case. Because this computer is like barely holding on. I do not want to lose all this progress and have the screenshot of freaking stream. That would be embarrassing. But yeah, if you're curious what this app is, it's Autodesk Sketchbook. It's on the Windows Store. It's only like $25. I really recommend it. It's good. It does technically have an animation feature, but a very bare bones one. So I don't recommend it. Like even Flip-A-Clip has more features than that one for like dedicated animation. Cause like again, it's like it's not called animation. It's like flipbook. It's supposed to be compared to like one of those literal physical flip books you do. Which, come on. If there was an art program that was also an animation program that was just Flip-A-Clip and what was that other one? Ibis Paint just merged into one. Like if they just worked together and did a merger, and just did that, they would make so much money just because it would be so much easier. And it was like, oh wait a minute. I was like, but Sammy, Ibis has. Oh yeah, I can do a Mickey Mouse impression, but I'm not trying right now to do it. Ibis has it has animation. Why don't you do that? It's because of the watermark. Okay, I don't like it. I bought Flip-A-Clip for like long story short, I bought Flip-A-Clip for just $1.24, which is hilarious. Cause what I did was I waited until it was Black Friday, where Flip-A-Clip does this Black Friday deal. It was only like for $8. But then Google Play of all people, it was like I think it was like $7, $6, $7, $8, around that price margin for premium, like permanently. But then like fudging Google Play Store just hits me with a notification like, hey, we have a coupon that if you make a purchase of like over this amount of money, you could save this much out of it. And it was like over $5, and then you would get like a good discount. I was like, how much will I save if I combine these two? And I did so, and the price was literally $1.24, like 1.24 as in $1. And so like, I went to my dad. I was like, hey, can you buy me this? He was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And he did. It was like, oh my gosh, I just have Flip-A-Clip Premium like forever for just $1. So yeah, it just goes to show how much I like Android already. I might go on a rant just to clarify. I don't hate iPhones. I don't like having to use iPhones either, but I can tolerate them, and if someone gave one to me, I'd be very happy. But at the same time, it's not because, oh, it's the poor people phone. Like, no. Android is not the poor people phone. Because, if anything, iPhone is the one that's, like, behind. Because they keep shooting themselves in the foot with every new thing they do, almost, like, all the time. Oh, you wanna advertise AirPods? Let's just get rid of the headphone jack. Now we're gonna have to buy these overpriced as hell Bluetooth headphones. Like, come on, Apple. Like, this has gotten so bad to the point that literally the government has, like, recently, these past few weeks, like sued Apple just because of how much of a monopoly they were treating everyone. Because people were just not, like, they were complying with Apple. Because just paying over thousands of dollars, like, every year just for a gosh darn phone to have a very basic upgrade is like, come on. That's like buying a new Android phone every year. That's crazy. If you buying an Android phone, you're planning to use that for at least more than 4. Okay? Unless the phone is like crap. Okay? You shouldn't be forced to upgrade just because you want the best phone. You should just upgrade when it should be appropriate. Like that's how I think of it. Cuz if you're just wasting your money on all these quality of life features, you're not you're not using your brain enough to actually get around these, because there's so many open source alternatives you could find on Android that does a lot of what iPhone does. You want an AR ruler? Google did one and kind of discontinued it, but you can still install it on an Android, no problem. You can still use that. You want to be able to have something similar to iCloud? You can either use Google Photos for free, and if you run out of space, you can probably use something else like Terabox or make another account. It's not that bad to use an Android, because at least you have methods of getting stuff for free. Because what is it with people having to flex their bank accounts? Who cares how rich you are? If anything, they're gonna hate you more by how rich you are, just because they envy that amount of money. And it's oh, that's why I gloat. It's yeah, but that doesn't make you a likable person either. Just just be chill. Just be chill. So when Jesus, driving's looking bad. Jeez, this I said, by the way, but I like iPhones. Don't get me wrong. They got a lot of cool stuff. They got games that will never be on Android. Okay, let's be honest. They got I heard they have Death Stranding on there, and Resident Evil Village. Because yeah, it was reported that iPhones are just as powerful as PS4s now, which is awesome. But over $1,000 just to get a phone that burns in your hand and can play Death Stranding, and also pay a butt ton for iCloud and Apple Pay and all this stuff. Sure, if you're happy with that, no judgment here. You're good. But if you're having to just do that your entire life and not try to look for a better priced alternative, you're kind of draining your money. If you say you don't get rich by spending money and then just getting a lot at once. You get rich by saving it over time. So if you play smart with your money, you can get lots of it just by having a savings account, having interest, and making sure you have enough deposits at a frequent basis to make that income sustainable. Because yeah, I'm only 17, and I know you gotta play it smart, or else you're just gonna waste your time. With all these unnecessary payments sometimes. For instance, I use a debit card, but only because I'm not technically old enough to have my own credit card. But even if I did, I would still try to buy as little as possible at a time, just because I want that credit score to be good. I don't want to drain it and become someone known for a terrible credit score. Because it's like credibility. It's knowing you're a good person or not. So in the eyes of people and companies and stuff. So if you just stay money smart, you could very so much as one day be having all the stuff you want. And I know I'm saying a little too much. I have probably a little too much privilege because I'm an only child, but just because I have a PS5, a Switch, all this stuff, but I got that over time just by choosing what I would think would work for like these years to come. Because previously I had a Series S, but I sold that because that, let's be honest, Xbox players are like starving over here. Please, Phil, give us more games. Like you're practically killing your own console with xCloud because you're just making it so that instead of buying an Xbox, all you gotta do is have a controller and a way of playing it with a good connection, and boom, you're already playing like Game Pass, no problem on Xbox.com/play. But you have to make either a handheld or just a really good like library, like what Sony and Nintendo has, which they're aware of that. Like they tried buying Nintendo so much, but it wasn't working. And even when they bought companies that had games come into PlayStation, it's shortly lived by just how much PlayStation gets all these good games. Like I currently have Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection for like $10. Horizon Forbidden West for another $10. Spider-Man 2 came included with my PS5, and recently I had a family friend buy me Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for $70. And like that's not a lot of money compared to how much you have to pay like normally on Xbox if you're trying to buy all those like good titles. Because like Sony, like when their titles get old, they have good prices, which is quite surprising. Because again, it's Sony. Why would they like make their exclusives like cheaper? That's interesting. But it's just crazy to think that I got so many like better games than if I would have just stayed with that Xbox. And I mean, like, sure, the Xbox had really cool things that made me slightly have regrets. Like, the Series S had quick resume. It was technically more powerful in some areas of the PS5, and it could emulate like really well. Not super duper well because it was very restrictive, but it could emulate. And I played like some pretty fun games on there after ripping the files off of Steam. It was good. It was a good time to be alive. But it got old fast. Just because like I'd rather be playing games that feel like they're worth my time than just having to resort to going out of my way to play older titles. Because if I wanted to, I would just do so on a device that can also play Sony-like games, like, or at least Nintendo or something. Like, why do I have to like go out of my way to do that? Why can't Xbox just like because this is an idea that pretty much a lot of Xbox users have had. Like, just make an Xbox UI Windows PC. Just have it run on Windows. And people will buy them because they're like Alienware or something. You can make it a portable Alienware computer. Like, you don't need like a disk slot even. I don't care. As long as it has like a terabyte of space, is affordable enough to like be reasonable for the price, and like runs on Windows, that right there is a steal. Okay? Like, that is good. Because then you don't have to like comply with all these restrictions. Because you could just install those Sony titles and Xbox would get a cut of it because you're installing it on their hardware. Because it's Windows. Like, if it's free, then you're the product. But still, they're making money. So, by using Sony stuff. So, there shouldn't be, like, a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much better. Like, with how many good titles are worth playing on a PlayStation, and it makes me really sad. Because when you walk up to a person and you say, oh, what's the title worth playing on Xbox? It's like, oh, Cuphead. Or how about what was it? Hi-Fi Rush, or how about Fallout, Call of Duty, Skyrim, Tomb Raider. A lot of those are either on PlayStation or came to PlayStation, and Halo is the only exception, except that's on PC. So there's like no excuse either. Like, the Xbox is just kind of like in this rut, and they're aware of it. And I just wish Xbox could get better. Like, I want them to. I'm rooting for Xbox to be like the underdog, because I grew up with the 360. But when your console is like struggling, it doesn't make me want to play on it just because I'm not having fun wasting my time doing nothing. Like, I'd rather, because don't get me wrong, Xbox has good prices too. They sell like Sonic Unleashed for like $5, and that game has really good graphics and runs at 60 frames on the Series consoles. And Rayman Origins, I think, is also like $5. I got Lego Star Wars for like $3, but the original complete edition. That is awesome. Okay, Microsoft knows how to give deals, but I feel like they don't do it enough, or they don't have enough titles to validate you getting an Xbox if you could just get a PC instead. But like, a PC is expensive, you have to arm it. If you could find a good pre-build, or find the guy that could build it for you for like a good price, then there's no excuse. That's just skill issue, dude. Like, just do it. Like Nike. Just do it, Nike. No, just try, man. Just at least try. Because if you don't, you're not going to get better. If you just keep making excuses, you're not going to make, like, far. You're not going to get far in this degree of life that you want. Because, like, everyone's like, oh wow, this new Xbox title is great and it's coming out. It's like, yeah, but we have Helldivers. That game is freaking awesome. Or it's like, oh yeah, well, we got Fortnite Spider-Man. We have actual Spider-Man. Oh yeah, well, we got Super Lucky's Tale. Yeah, we have Ratchet and Clank, buddy. It's sad how much, like, even Nintendo, they got Smash Bros, Splatoon, they got Animal Crossing, they got some really impressive ports like the Doom and Doom Eternal. Like, playing that on a $200 handheld is just baffling. And like, that's just the thing. Nintendo is making good because they got a good price, and it's a handheld, and they got some good titles on there too, like Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, Super Mario RPG, Luigi's Mansion. You know, you got your Kerbos, you got your Metroids, you got your Sonics, even though those are like cross-platform, but like, they're mostly played on Nintendo consoles, because Nintendo people are probably like the more prominent to play Sonic stuff. But because yeah, again, it's still a kids franchise. It's technically general audience, which means it counts adults as well, and I like that. But they're still trying to be careful so that no kids can, like, oh wow, I guess it's okay to see this child get shot. You know? Like, I don't think they ever want to remake a Shadow game, which is why they're doing Sonic X Shadow Generations. But yeah, I love Xbox, by the way. I just wish they did, like, something to make it, like, as big as they were when they first hit the scene. Yeah, I think this is a good time to, like, call it quits. So far, the drawing is looking pretty decent. Might work on an off, like, stream. But so far, compared to, like, that PNG tuber you see right there, it looks pretty good. You see that? And you see this one on the bottom left? Now, if you guys comment like on the stream afterwards and say, "Oh, well, I like the amount of detail you added to this, but could you make it more cartoony?" Like I would do that. Like trust me. Whatever makes people feel more comfortable. But yeah, I guess this is it because this computer is practically gonna explode, and I probably gotta go to sleep because I'm sleep deprived as heck. Because hello, I'm an artist with an autism. So well, not checked autism, but pretty much like by how much I was talking in the stream, you could tell. You could very so much tell. But yeah, it's just it's just sad to to see Xbox in a rut. Like they were so cool with Minecraft 360 edition, playing Rocket League on Xbox Live with your friends, and like playing all these Lego games growing up as a kid, or like playing Minecraft story mode and being like, whoa, I probably prefer just watching them on YouTube though, to be honest. Cause like it's an experience. Xbox like does a good job. The 360 is still being used by a lot of people to watch like YouTube and and Pluto and stuff like that. Not a lot, but to a degree that it was a good console, and then they had to like mess up with the Xbox One, and then try to recover with the Xbox, the One S, and then making One X, and those are like all right, and the series are good, but the $300 one is cool, but no disk drive, and the $500 one is cool, but way too expensive for like the disk drive. Because then they made a $500 one with no disk drive at the same price as the Series X, but it has like that terabyte of space, and it's like a cool black color. It's like, well, I'm just gonna get that one because even though I like having a disk drive, it's still cool that like I could have something that small, you know, and that powerful. But now I have like a PS5 Slim, which like they don't even call it Slim just because of how like not small it is compared to the original. Because it's just a refresh, to be honest. And I like it. I love it. I love my PS5. I like Xbox does still do a lot of things better though. Like remote play, that is leagues better than what they do with PlayStation. You have to go to the open source alternative Chiaki just so you can have like a good like high like 1080p for 60 frames per second gameplay of your PS5. That should just be like a thing in the main app. Why does it Sony of all people, Sony not implement that properly? It's like, oh well, they want you to buy the PS Portal. Buddy, it's that thing is like $200. They sold a VR headset that needs the PS5 for the same price as the PS5, okay? I like Sony, but some of the things they do are pretty, like, hard to believe sometimes. Which, they're getting better. I like it. Like, they're gonna make a PS5 Pro so that people can enjoy better graphics. They're gonna make, they did cancel a lot of live service games people wanted, but it is harder to make a live service game with PS5 level graphics without like sacrificing a lot of what makes the graphics look good. Like why else do you think Fortnite looks so cartoony? Like it does so because there's like 100 people at a time, and sure you could get away with some things like culling and LODs and depth of field or whatever, but it's still going to be really hard to do all of that at the same time without popping and stuff like that. It's hard. So that's why that's my idea as to why they can't cancel those. I'm saving the picture by the way if you're curious, but yeah, that's my idea as to why they had to cancel stuff like the web and the Uncharted stuff. But at the same time, they got such good games, and I just think the problem is that Sony is not understanding their market. People wanted a handheld, not a handheld streaming device. Like the only reason why the Vita failed was because it was sold as an AT&T exclusive at launch, and then like what okay, that's already baffling enough. But then they had to sell the expandable storage as these really specific expensive SD cards, which is like, couldn't you just add in a micro SD card slot? Like, sure, adding support with that would be harder, but you know that's better than that's better than just not. Because you could, like, Nintendo did that, and then they have officially licensed ones by SanDisk that are more pricey than the actual ones they're based off of, but it exists and people buy those. Why didn't Sony do the same? Like, Sony, buddy, what? Why? Like, it was cool too, because like the PS Vita had some cool stuff, like an Uncharted game that had some cool features, like, oh, if you have this paper, but you can only see it if you put it up against a light. So you put the PS5 like against an actual life, actual light. Get an actual life. You put it against an actual light, and it would like show it. That's crazy awesome. Why didn't they like keep like adding all these cool stuff to the PS Vita and like release it as like a thing in every store, like GameStop, Walmart, Target? I know it's like a product of its time now, but the Vita had potential, and it just flopped simply because it didn't have enough like to have it on its own legs. Because like it's at the same level as like getting like a newer thing, even though the older thing is still supported. It's like, why get the like around the time it was like 2020-ish, there was like, why get, or 2019, why get a Quest 2 if my Quest 1 still works perfectly fine? Well, Meta eventually discontinued the Quest 1, and now it's incentivized to buy a Quest 2. But now that's discontinued and sold at a really cheap price because they want you to get a Quest 3. And it's like, but that's $500. That's like a PS5. Well, don't worry. There's leaks of like a 3 Lite, Quest 3 Lite, you know? So yeah, nothing wrong with that. I like the MetaQuest headsets. Now, my pipe dream is to just have them work with the PS5. That would be amazing. Because like Sony would probably like make some money off of that too. Because Meta is like the biggest VR market for handhelds at the moment. Because they're like practically the only ones that are mainstream when it comes to like, you know, like they have their own games. They have all the best ones. Like, are you really going to get the TikTok Pico 4 headset? Like, are you really going to? If you do, no judgment. But, like, are you going to get that over a device that has a depth sensor so that you don't have to set up a Guardian, hand tracking, like a really cool UI, and being able to use 2D apps while playing your 3D games, and, like, sideload Android stuff? That's just so cool. Like, to just do while also install, like, virtual desktop or just connect a link cable. That's awesome. So you could tell I'm planning to make a podcast one day with my friend. I'm not gonna reveal their name yet. Just to surprise y'all, you know. It do be like that. it wasn't Robert, by the way. Robert's cool with me just saying his name on YouTube, by the way. So that's why. Okay. Is that all I want to say? Like, I wish Xbox could just be Windows. PS5 is pretty good, but they struggled a bit. Like, anyone remember the PlayStation TV? It was just a Vita that wasn't a Vita. Like, that was cool, but it advertised itself as a streaming box when it barely did so. So, like, why? Why advertise it like that in the first place? Why not just say the budget, like, TV device, gaming? Why not advertise it like an Ouya? It's like, wow, we actually got good games. Except Ouya had, like, mobile games. So, yeah, I don't know. What the heck was with Ouya, by the way? That thing was just weird. But yeah, I think that's it. I know. Enjoy life, I guess. Yeah, that's really it, guys. Hope you had fun watching the stream. If you didn't, don't worry, I'm gonna try to be better. This is just my first time. No one's perfect on their first go. Just look at my first animation. Still pretty impressive how I knew those words. Like, at that age. I was 12. And I knew how all those, like, what all those words meant what I said. But, yeah. It was fun, actually. I think I might see myself doing this more often. Maybe. I don't know. I might. But, have a wonderful day, be safe, and guys, see you later. Goodbye! And, here's a little sneak peek.